guys, welcome to another video. I'm just having my breakfast, my overnight oats porridge. Keeps me going through the day anyway. Right, today we've got a frost, we've got coloured river, it's just starting to fine down. Apart from the frost, pretty much perfect conditions, so I'm hoping we can get some fish out of here today. I got down here early just to scope it out and have a little look around. I've just picked this little swim here. I have fished this swim before, I've never put it on video, but I got caught by a massive pike here. It must have been a 20 plus, and I had it on for about probably 20 minutes, and 3 times I attempted to get it into my net and it just would not fit in my net. In the end it broke me off, so I'm just hoping that's not lurking around again because that was one big pike. So we'll see. But I'm just going to eat this and we'll get fishing. I'm just using a stick float here, shirt button style. It's a nice bit of flow going through here today. Hasn't been like this for a long time, the river. I just hope there's some fish around. Yeah, I've just got a Drake float, a stick float on, shirt button, all the way down, number 8s. I've got a little link here, a little hook link swivel down at the bottom, just use that as my bottom dropper. Pretty simple setup really. Always seems to catch me fish anyway. I'm just using bread punch to start with. It's supposed to rain later, so I've got a couple of hours down here today, then I've got to get back. It's going through there nicely. Might just deepen that up a little bit in a minute. Just using a 13-foot rod today because I've got some trees above me here, so you can't lift the rod up much. Just go a few inches deeper there. I'm probably at about 6 foot there, I reckon. So the river's fining down nicely, it's got a lovely tinge to it now. The only thing is we've had that frost this morning because it was like 1 degree when I left my house this morning. That can be a shock all of a sudden. It might just need to warm up a little bit. It sort of puts the fish off a little bit sometimes, that does. All this mild weather we've been having, then suddenly 1 degree, that water temperature's going to have dropped a hell of a lot. Smallest of bites, that. And there's the first roach of the day anyway. Always nice when you hook one of them. I mean, there's more down there. Yeah, we've got a load of rain coming in. this afternoon, so this river's going to come right up again the next day or so. I mean, I haven't seen water in this river for months and months. All through the summer it was just, you could see like the bottom, it was just a foot deep. It literally was a foot deep. I'm hoping there might be something a little bit bigger down there, even if it's a nice chub. But they all seem to be roach at the moment. It's got that proper winter vibe today, the river, with the mist just on it, the cold temperature. It's just something nice about being out in this. It's lovely. It's a shame I've only got a few hours to spend down there. I'm just trying down in that flow in the middle. Oh, I did have a little touch then. Try that again, I think. I'm holding it back as well. I'm not letting it go through at the pace of the river. God, my hands are frozen. It's so cold this morning. We're definitely not getting any bigger yet. Well, it's just roach after roach at the moment, but all the same size. Some a little bit bigger, but so that's quite a simple rig I've got on here. I don't know if you can pick this up on camera, but basically I've got a Camazon B560 on a hook link of about 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches. Then I've got a quick change link there so as I can change it whenever I want. And then just up the line, number 8s. First couple about 4 inches apart, and then I go down to sort of 2 inches apart up to the hook, which is a 9 number 6 Drake. Sorry, up to the float, which is a 9 number 6 Drake float, little stick float. Always catches fish, this rig. Well, it has done for me anyway. Just falls through the water nicely. No complications. And if you keep your shot sort of mainly down near the bottom, you're not going to get tangles. If you spread them right out up towards the float, sometimes you can get the odd tangles, so I tend to keep mine right down near the bottom and just let that bit fall through. But you can change them. That's the beauty of these number 8s, the little stots. You can just change them, you can just slide them up and down. If you want it to fall through the water a bit slower, you can just move them apart, say 6 inches apart if you want, and just change it and see how the fish are having it. If you're catching just how it is, then leave it. You don't need to change it. Why change it? if it's working. Right, let's get some bread out there. And have another little go. Well, it's literally one a chuck. It's a tiny bit bigger, that one. Not a lot, but a tiny bit. I don't know if I showed you my new reel. It's the old Daiwa Ninja Match 4012. Absolutely brilliant reel this for trotting. I find it so comfortable to keep my finger on the line. It's just really, really good reel. And for 60 quid, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? 60 quid for that. How do they make them that cheap? And I've been trotting hundreds and hundreds of times through the river on this, and it just feels so good. It really does. So I'm going to keep with it and see how long it lasts. I mean, I've used the Daiwa TDRs. I mean, they're brilliant trotting reels, but they're like 200 and something quid. But I mean, let's see how long this lasts. It's doing the job for me so far. Right guys, I'm probably going to make this my last few casts. I did say it was going to be a short video today. I've literally only got a couple of hours. I mean, we haven't had any big fish today, but it's still been nice to get out, because I haven't been able to get out fishing for a while properly, because the rivers just haven't been in any state to fish with no water in them. So I'll hopefully start my proper fishing now. Now we're starting to get some colder weather and the weeds died off. And we've got water in the river. Good combination. So, as I say, I'm probably going to make this my last few trots. But it's been good to get out for a couple of hours. It really has. So, give the video a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing to the channel. Yeah, Hopefully I can get a few more going now the water's in the river. So I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later.